Hey guys, I'm just here. This is just going to be like a general read, okay, of the collective energies. This has nothing to do with twin flame. If these messages resonate with you, then take what resonates. And I just really felt the need right now to pull out a reading. A lot of stuff is going on right now with this whole Mercury Renegade, and I believe we came into it on the 12th. And we exit on, I think, September 5th. So there's a lot of energies going on right now. And I'm just going to pull the messages that are coming out and jumping out the most. Again, just take what resonates most with you. But I am feeling that for some of you in the workplace, you are biting off more than you can chew. And it's time for you just to kind of chill and relax. Also, don't mix pleasure and business. So in the workplace, you're really striving and working hard and you're wanting this promotion, but you're going through a thunderstorm right now, and things will come out and things will, you will be credited for the extra effort that you've been putting and the extra time and the overtime and, just everything that you've been doing in this leadership or teamwork situation. But right now it's almost like you're in this thunderstorm and your umbrella is not holding. So really don't bite off more than you can chew. Kind of stay a little focused on one task at a time, and, don't mix business and pleasure. Okay. So I'm also getting another message that for some of you out there, or it feels like it's a time where you really want to move faster in life and you want to get to a certain point and it's not happening and you're getting really frustrated. This is even opening up doors for, depression and anxiety. So it's time for you to just kind of chill and just, learn to have your patience, because you can't make things happen faster than they are. Again, this could be with a relationship. This could be starting a relationship and ending a relationship, just wanting to be done with this person, or, wanting to move faster ahead with this person. And for some of you, I do see that there is a communication needed in the home front with your spouse. You're going through a rocky time right now, and you need to communicate. You really need to have some communication, because you guys are not using your love language, and one of you is really feeling neglected and the other is not even noticing this. So for that neglected one, it's time for you just to kind of come up and, use your voice and speak your, speak your truth, what you're feeling, what you feel is going on in your marriage in the home front. But I do see some rocky times if you don't open up, because your partner is not really tuning in and not really noticing, and you're staying quiet about it. So you really need to open up with the communication, or, your marriage is really going to go through some turmoil. I do see that there's some people that are, they're trying to move forward in life and they're leaving things behind. And as you're leaving these things behind, you're kind of really focused on the things that you're leaving behind, because it is a heart attachment. And but you are trying, almost as if you are trying to get away from this, but you're still looking back. So always remember that you can't move forward if you're looking back. Even though you're taking those steps forward, but as long as you're still looking back, it's going to be hard for you to make that move. So for those things that you've left behind, just leave them behind. And those could be material items. We're not just talking about, relationships. These could be material items that you just had to let go of, because some things, they just no longer serve us and we need to just let them go. I do see that there is going to be a new life. Somebody that's been waiting or trying to conceive, the conception is going to happen. I do see the joyous, the coming together, the family, and the announcement. This is something that you've really waited long for, and you and your spouse have really wanted this. Well, it's going to happen. So this is something that's going to happen naturally. I do see that you have been going to doctors and you have been considering in vitro fertilization, but you're not going to get to that point. You will conceive just on your own. Okay, another message that I'm getting out right now is there is a gentleman, there is a male energy out there who is really, his soul is really longing to find that partner. He's been feeling very, very lonely, and you're wanting to find that life partner, that one that's for you. I do see that right now for you, it's just kind of like you're going to have to need to balance out your work and your home life, okay? Once you bring those into balance and you have that time to actually open up and date, then you're going to find the person that is meant for you. But the message for you is though you are longing and you're very lonely, I do see like perhaps, the work takes you long hours, overtime hours. And, and a feeling of being kind of like on pause as far as, your social life. Of course, your motto is business before pleasure, but still business before pleasure is not going to take away that loneliness, but you are feeling some extreme loneliness, and this loneliness is really bringing about some depression for you. So again, we have that Mercury bringing again, depression. For another message that I am getting is that for those of you that are making or contemplating and making a commitment in a relationship, you will have some burdens that are going to go around in your life that will prevent you from moving forward with this person. Your mind is really overthinking and there's so much that's weighing down on you. Again, you may need to balance some of these things out in you, and I'm really hearing that it's time for you to just maybe take some time alone and get your space. And even, you may require to ask for that time or that space. So you may need to take some days off of work just to be alone with your thoughts, because there is so much that is burdened on you right now. And it's not so much that it has to do with the relationship or work. This is just so much maybe in the social circle, maybe in your family, but it's heavy. There's a heavy burden and you're really trying to move forward in your life and make that commitment with a certain person. But because of all of this burden, you're really feeling that you can't or you won't be able to, or you fear the failure of another failed relationship or failed marriage. So for whoever this resonates with, or any of you that it resonates with, this is a time where you may need to take some time off of work just to get your space and kind of isolate yourself and get your thoughts together and just kind of release a lot of that stress that you've been feeling, because it's not yours. Okay, I do see a lot of message about people wanting to be content, and right now just everything is so shaken. It's almost like there's an earthquake happening under your feet and you can't get any stability because the earth is shaking so much under you. Well, just understand that this is something that Mercury Renegade does do, and it will clean out and remove a lot of things from our lives that don't serve us or are no longer needed. Remember also, for anyone out there that may be holding on to certain people with hopes that they're going to change their mind, or they're going to fall in love with you, trying to get their attention, trying to please them, trying to make them fall for you. Again, I do feel a male energy also with this. You need to just release this. You can't really fight so hard for this, okay? You're trying to hold on to something that was never meant to be yours. So it's time for you to actually release it. And once you do release it, you will be coming into a fresh start and a new beginning. But again, this could be, a lot of people, because I do so much twin flame, a lot of people are thinking, okay, I'm talking about this, and this is probably has to do with relationship. If it resonates with you, holding on to somebody that may not even want to be with you, but you're friends, then, that resonates for you. But what I'm reading from these cards is that this is somebody that's holding on to something that they really need to release. And I'm seeing this as being job related. You're really trying to be all you can be to please that boss, to move up and to get them to pay attention to you and to keep you as, part of that team. But this is something that you just need to let go of. You're holding on to it, and it's not your position. It's not your position. Okay. A lot out there. I do see just a lot of message right here with this, the collective energy that is going on right now. Is there is a lot of confusion, there is a lot of anxiety, there is a lot of mixed emotions. And for all of you out there that are going through any of this, it's just time to, maybe pull back, withdraw a little from society, from, the social media, from, just do what it is that you have to do, which would be, go to work, come home. If you have a family, care for your family, but always remember, take that time, a long refreshing shower, a dip in the pool, something that is going to relax you, because I do see a lot of tension. I do see a lot of stress. I see depression. I see anxiety. I see a lot of stuff just really being brought up with this Renegade now. The Renegade is really, I've never really felt that it had affected me, and I really didn't understand when people would say, oh, it's the Mercury Renegade and this is happening and here we go again, and being something negative. It really never affected me. I always felt something positive from it. But this time, I myself have been faced with a lot of confusion. It has nothing to do with twin flame, just in my life in general, where I'm going, where I'm working, what I'm doing, just like there's been so much confusion. I've started dating, and it's just really confusing, like not knowing exactly what you want, but knowing what you want. It's just, that's my state of mind right now, is just being in this confusion. I feel like I'm in this bubble of confusion. And I've been noticing also that time has been moving so fast. I'll look at the clock and it's 11:45, and then the next minute, it's 12:10, and it's like, what happened? I feel like I just blinked and the time changed. So for me right now, this Mercury Renegade has been affecting me. So I don't know how many of you out there it's really been affecting, but I just, felt the need to just kind of pull on some cards. And I'm sorry, you know what? I haven't even got my music set up or my altar set up yet for, to give the full reading with my crystals and so forth. But I just kind of pulled this off right now. Like, I got to do this reading because there's stuff going on. And for those of you out there, just stay calm. We just got, 3 more weeks. September come quicker. So I hope this is giving you some insight, for those of you that, some of this resonates with. And if it doesn't, then you're probably okay. But you know what? Anyways, questions, comments below. And we're in this together, guys. We are one, and we're on this planet to share it and to inhabit it, right? And be all that we are intended to be for the sole purpose of God. So whatever stuff is being shaken out of us or turned upside down, or those blessings that are coming, it's just everybody's being affected in different ways, whether it's the Mercury Renegade or it's just this new energies that are coming in with the Lion's Gate. Who knows, right? But anyway, I just wanted to throw this reading out there for all of you. So anybody who's interested in a personal read, all of my information is below. And to all of my subscribers, thank you for your likes, your comments, and your shares, and your emails. You guys are my boost, and I am thankful and grateful for you every day. And remember to live your days with love, laughter, and harmony. Namaste.